The community bar chart is out. And what exactly is it? It is the pack weighing data that Shiny Binder users have recorded, and now it's all pooled together into one bar chart, just like the bar charts that I show from my own account. In order to access it, just click on the community page and it will show all of the sets where people have added information on. And we're going to look at Ascended Heroes down here because I know for a fact that I did not open over 400 packs. I only opened something like 100. It was 118, I think. So other people who are using Shiny Binder have added their Ascended Heroes packs here, and we can now pool everything together, including the packs that I myself recorded, into a single bar chart down here. And of course, we should look at the community bar chart with a grain of salt or several grains of salt, because people live in different areas and there's different temperatures and different elevations, different scales, maybe different method of weighing, different humidity levels, and all of that does affect the result. But we will assume that all of this is correct, and we will look at it and group it by 0.1 grams, which is probably the best way of interpreting the data, because grouping it by the 0.1 grams helps to address any errors just by clumping them together into a larger group, but not too large. And this is what we get. It looks like if we were to go towards the heavier side, your odds of getting a hit are actually better. We see that there are barely any hits on, I guess if we're to divide this into two right here between 22.5 and 22.6, it looks like 22.5 and below, the lighter half, there are less chances of finding a hit than if you were to go 22.60 and above. And this is similar to my own chart right here. This is grouped by 0.1 as well, and that is what I had found for my own packs. Less chances of finding a hit from 22.50 and below, and greater chances of finding a hit 22.60 and above. So very fascinating. Now let's look at the nitty gritty. Apparently someone had recorded a 22.10 pack right here. I think it's only one. Yep. And remember, 22.10 doesn't mean it's exactly 0.10. It's probably 0.12 or 0.18 or something like that. Whatever it was had no hit. And then there's a 22.20 here. I don't think I was the one who recorded that. And nope, my lightest was 22.3. I contributed to this, but someone had found a 22.20 as well. No hit there. Now 22.30 is where we start seeing hits. There are 2 hits found and then 14 packs without any hits. I shouldn't say 2 hits found. It's more like 2 packs that had hits versus 14 packs that did not have hits, which so far this gives us a 2 over 16, so 1/8 chance so far of finding a hit in 22.30. Going to 22.40, we do see more hits. There are 6 packs with hits here versus, your 2 packs in 22.30, so there are more, but also your chances of finding no hits, 31 packs. That too has increased, and significantly, because now this is 6 over 37. 6 out of 37 chances of finding a hit. That is actually worse than 22.30. That's miserable. And then 22.50. Wow. There are a lot of packs found in 22.50. This is 113 plus 34, so that's 147. There's 147 packs sitting right here at 22.50. What did I get? I found there's 37. Oh, I found a lot. 37 and then plus 12, so I found 49. I found 49 of those packs. And I found 12 packs with hits and then 37 packs without. The community data shows 34 packs with hits and then 113 packs without hits. So if you're just looking at the hits, the number of hits, this bright blue bar, well, it's like this cyan bar. The number of hits you find, the heavier you go, does increase. It does. But also your risk of finding no hit packs, that also significantly increases. That increases more than finding hits. Crazy. And then 22.60 is where we start seeing our odds of finding a hit get better, because the difference between our cyan hit bar and our gray no hit bar is shrinking. There's 54 packs with hits in 22.60, 96 packs without hits in 22.60. So it's shrinking. That difference is shrinking. What was it with mine? Oh, wow. Mine was great. Mine was almost 50-50. And then 22.70, the difference between hit and no hit also continues to shrink. We got 21 packs with hits and then 44 packs without hits. It's getting better. And then 22.80, was actually almost 50-50. 11 packs with hits and then 13 packs without hits. What was mine? Looking back at mine here. 22.70 was wow. My hits actually outran the packs without hits. I had 4 with hits and then 3 without. And then for my 0.80, I found 1 with a hit and then 2 without. That's not bad. Not bad. And yeah, that is, that's kind of what we see in 22.80 here. Yeah, 11 and then 13. Cool. And I did not go beyond a 0.8, but somebody did. 22.90, they had 3 packs with hits and 1 pack without. And somebody had a 23-gram pack, no hit there, so it is not a God pack. So there's likely 23.01, 05, that sort of thing. So this is really cool. This is neat to see. And it is not inconsistent with what I had found in my own bar chart right here. But it helps paint a much more accurate picture as to where the hits tend to occur and how bad is it. That is, how bad are your odds for certain weight groups. And I do plan on creating a toggle button somewhere on this page where you can quickly switch over from the community to my bar chart, because some people just want to see mine, and I am honored to receive your trust in that sense. So we will put that on at some point. We just wanted to get this thing done first. So we are getting there, trying to make this app a super powerful app for you guys. And it is already very powerful as it is. Look at all the data that we get, and also being able to see a community data. Maybe that's been done before, I don't know. But I don't think it's been done to this degree. And not only do we have a bar chart, we have the table, which is also ultra important because this shows us specifically what kind of hits were found in these different weight groups. So this table is grouped by 0.1 grams, and let's see where the SIRs were found. So here's the SIR column, and it looks like we start finding them in the 22.4 to 0.5 gram range. So the 0.4s, that's where we start seeing some SIRs. That's also where we start seeing some illustration rares. No one has found any illustration rares in the 0.3s and the 0.2s and the 0.1s. And then we found an SIR in the 0.5s as well, also in the 0.6s and in the 0.7s. None were found in the 0.8s, at least maybe not yet, who knows. And then in the 0.9s, another one was found as well. And it looks like the odds of finding an SIR in the 0.9s is massive. It says 16.7%. But that is because there aren't a lot of packs that had 22.9s as its weight. There's only 6 packs found that was a 0.9. But hey, congrats to whoever found an SIR here. I don't think it was me. Looking at mine, where was mine found? I only found one. Here's mine. 0.6. 0.6. That was where I found mine. And what about the illustration rares? Well, similarly to the SIRs, right? They started at 0.4 and they're found in 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, but they're also found in 0.8, where we didn't find an SIR, at least not yet, and nowhere else. So the 0.4s to the 0.8s, that was where illustration rares were found. How about ultra rares? Well, ultra rares started showing up in the 0.3s and all the way to the 0.7s right here. None were found beyond 0.7. Interesting. Now, what about the double rares? Well, they're found in the 0.4s all the way to the 0.9s. And no one has found a mega hyper rare. Not me and not anyone else. Maybe one day someone will. How about mega attack rares? That's the last one. Well, they start showing up in the 0.4s and all the way to the 0.7s. So a very small range compared to illustration rares and even SIRs and even the ultra rares. Man, this data is great. This is so cool seeing what the community had pulled. And we could also see what the actual card pulls were. So Mega Embor EX, you don't see anything here because no one has pulled Mega Embor. And I think is this an SIR? This looks like the SIR. Now somebody pulled a Mega Audino EX as well as an Anthea and Concordia, because this is where you start seeing the pull rates show up here. And somebody pulled a Carbank. That was not me because I don't have a pull rate for that. And so on and so forth. And let's see. Someone pulled a Stevens Metagross. Very cool. Looking for the SIRs here. I definitely did not pull that. Someone pulled Mega Halucha, the SIR version. I only pulled the Mega Attack Rare version. So, boo. Someone pulled Mega Electros. I think this is an SIR. Looks like an SIR. And where's everything else? This is Mega Frostlass. Oh no, this is the MAR. Oh, here's Mega Scrafty. Someone pulled Mega Scrafty. Oh, Mega Diancie. Someone else pulled the SIR for that. I know I did because I have a percentage there. But someone else pulled that too. Very nice. Yeah, we really need numbers on this thing. It's so hard to tell by these, teeny tiny picture. Oh yeah, and someone pulled the Pikachu and the other Pikachu. Both Pikachus have been found. The Pikachu, that's the prismatic looking one, and then the Trikachu, basically. Someone found that as well. So that is cool. So that is the community data. That was a lot of fun to look at. And that should be available to you guys, whoever has the Shiny Binder app. And hey, if you want to include your pack weight data and your hits as well, both the hits and the no hits, it's important to have both of them. Please do so. It will add to the data that we already have here on the app, and the chart will look even better and more precise, more accurate, I suppose. And if you don't have a Shiny Binder account, you can go to shinybinder.com and make an account for free. You can also go on the Discord below so that you can keep up to date with what's going on and also ask questions if you have questions about it. Now, my next video hopefully is going to be Chaos Rising. Sadly, a lot of things aren't shipping yet. I don't know why. Not even my Pokemon Center stuff has shipped. I don't know what's going on, but Chaos Rising is truly chaos for me. Hopefully I'll get something out soon. Hope you all enjoyed. Rip responsibly and see you in the next one.